Hello everyone, this is Tails9 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last video, we found our way to the Deku Palace, in which we have to help a monkey that has been falsely accused of a crime and is bound to be executed. By doing that, we will have to go into the first dungeon, but there's still a couple things I want to do. One of which I really don't have to touch, but I do want to fill up my bomber's notebook, so I must. So I'm gonna waste a little bit of time going back to Stockpot Inn to meet up with that guy. I'm not under time constraints anymore, so I can take my time. Hello there. I'm going in. Downstairs. Oh, and I want to get a picture of Tingle. That will allow me to get a nice heart piece. Oh. Of course, since I did this beforehand... Oh, boy. Oh, wait. Okay, it's still marked. Perfect. So I'm not gonna give him my paper. But I did want him on the notebook for completion's sake. Because for heaven's sakes, if I don't, then I'm really gonna feel like I missed something. When I haven't. Alright, let's take a picture of Tingle. Where'd he go? Is he not around during the night? This is something I've never observed before. Alright, well, if Tingle doesn't appear, I can always take a picture of the Deku King, I guess. Yeah, I think that works as a substitute. I didn't expect to not be around during the night. Interesting. Well, let's just check here very quickly. Okay. Get out of camera. There we go. Might as well buy a map from him too, right? Hi, Woodfalls. Woodfall. That's not gonna cut it. Perfect. I'm gonna show this to the guy at the boat cruise. This will get us a heart piece. There is a certain reason why this gets us a heart piece. We shall see in a moment. Blimey, where is he? That spoiled child's all playing hooky again. A child his age has no business searching for fairies. Oh, welcome. Well then, why don't you show me the pictograph you've taken? Hey, you didn't take this pictograph in the swamp, now did you? You can't enter the contest with pictographs that weren't taken in the swamp. It is a nice shot though. What? You don't recognize it? I'm confused. What, that wasn't a good enough picture? I don't get it. Normally, he realizes that's his son and shows a little concern. The fact that he didn't is bothering me. A lot. Really. try this again. Obviously, this picture didn't cut it. I guess it wasn't a far enough shot. I guess I better take care of the Woodfalls. Now, if that's not a good enough picture, I don't know what is. It better be a good enough picture. I don't want to have to take it a third time. Come on, you couldn't even recognize the face of your own 35-year-old son. Wait, how old is this guy? I never thought of that, but... Wait a minute. Oh, that's my son! He's still doing that sort of thing. Oh, how humiliating. This guy... He's my son. As old as he is, he's still doing some pretty silly stuff. I guess I spoiled him too much when I was raising him. But he really is a kind-hearted boy. Well, thank you going to all that trouble. This is just a small token of my gratitude. There we go. But could you tell my son something for me? Could you, please ask him not to go outside in that outfit anymore. There we go. Got 6 hearts before entering the first dungeon. I think the only other Zelda game you could do that is the very first game. Which I usually don't play that way, but nothing stops you from being able to. But to do that in a 3D Zelda game, other than... Oh, well, Skyward Sword, you start with 6 hearts, so it's not very surprising. Alright, now there's still other stuff to get. So let's go get them. First off, let's go this way. Come on. Only step down. Thank you. In here should be a red rupee. It's a blue rupee. Life is so cruel sometimes. Note that cave up there. I'll be going up there some other time, but it's not useful right now. Well, I'm running low on magic. I hope I get some soon. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Yeah, we can use the Deku Nuts to kill these guys, which is very nice and convenient. There we go. Oh, look. We know what this means, don't we? Yep, yet another heart piece. So many of them. I love it. I love getting all this stuff. It's wonderful. Now what's in here? Red rupee. I think that treasure chest gets replaced with a red rupee from now on if I say use the Song of Time to go back in time. Alright, one more thing I want to get. That heart piece that I couldn't get before, I want it now. And hopefully it doesn't take me too many tries. So that I can, oh, I don't know, move on. Alright. Let's see how many tries this takes. Let's see, I screwed this up twice before, I think, so I think this is attempt number 3? Ooh, rupees I want. Thank you. There is a scrub underneath the platform, from my point of view. Where's he gonna go? He's gonna go that way. Oh! That was a close one. But there we go, I got it. Let's see if I can get the rupees. If I get kidnapped after, then so be it. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't really have anything else to do, so... no, that's not right. Go back to Woodfall, I'm gonna be starting the dungeon now. Looky, look, it's not a very long dungeon, so... why not? I mean, I'm not gonna finish it in this video, but... hang on. Is there magic in any of these? I really don't need a fairy. I mean, I got 6 hearts. That's far more than you need for this dungeon. No, I could take it just in case. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. Alright. Now to get into the dungeon, you need to be a Deku Scrub and play the Sonata of Awakening on this. And this will cause it to appear. It took a bit of time, but we're finally going into the first dungeon of the game. Yay! Oh, I forgot. You're definitely gonna want this mask out in the dungeons. You see, there's a great fairy in each quadrant. However, you still have to get stray fairies for them. And for these great fairies, the stray fairies are inside the temples, and there's 15 of each. So here's the first dungeon, the Woodfall Temple. The Great Fairy Mask will draw stray fairies towards us, and the shimmering will let us know if there are any stray fairies remaining in a room. In this case, yes, there is still more stray fairies. So we want to find them. You collect all 15, and then you can form the Great Fairy to get a new ability, which most of the time is incredibly useful. So this is the Woodfall Temple. It's a forest-themed temple, and it's not that difficult, really. It's only the first dungeon. But it should be noted there are only 4 main dungeons in the entire game, so they pick up very quickly. After this dungeon, they will take a lot more thought, and I don't think there's another one in here. Yeah, see? The mask isn't shimmering anymore, which means we've collected all the stray fairies in this room, and we can move on. So let's get a move on. We'll be entering the central hub in this next room.
Ugh, that's sludge! This place takes you like a poison swamp!
That's because this is where all the poison water's coming from, Tattle. And look, Deku sticks. How wonderful. The Deku form is going to be rather useful in this dungeon, just so you know. Oh yeah, sometimes the stray fairies are hiding within enemies, so be on the lookout for everything. And yes, you really want to be Deku Link when going across this water. And on those, if you are not being Deku Link on those, they will eat you. Alright, yeah. See, you gotta look everywhere for these stray fairies, but there aren't that many places to look in the first dungeon, thankfully, because it's not even a big dungeon. Alright, this next room is, again, relatively simple, but we do want to go over there. As this should have the map, I definitely want the map. Hello, what's in here? Oh, wait, this is a key. We do need a key. But we are going to be entering, this next room. Now in here are those turtle guys from the Mysterious Woods, only this time we have to deal with them. Which you do by using these flowers and popping out when they're directly underneath you. Let's just hope one of them comes over. There we go. Yeah, that does nothing, okay. Hello? There we go. As far as I believe this room is only to get the map, but I love getting the maps for dungeons. Even if I know them exactly, why can't I get in the flower? The enemies in this dungeon don't really hurt. I think it's still made with 3, maybe 4 hearts in mind. Even though there's lots of heart pieces, if you're not looking around, it could be easy to miss them. Yeah, in here should be the map. Yes, now shall we take a look at said map? Yeah, it's 2 floors. Like I said, it's not that big at all. There's a few rooms on the first floor, but note, all of the rooms are gigantic. So they don't take that much to actually look around. There should be a fairy in one of these. Yeah, in that beehive. I'm just going to move over there and hit it right now. You can do it. I knew you could. There we go. Let's get out this so we can draw it over. Okay, that's all of them. Yeah. Alright, we're about a third of the way through the dungeon already. See, I told you it was short. But I did start this midway through the video, as I did have no other alternative. The backtracking is also kind of... oh, I hate this part. You see, there is a stray fairy here in one of these beehives, but one of them is a stray fairy. The other is an angry bee. I'm scared. Okay, good. I got the right one. The other one has bees, and if you saw me play Resident Evil, you know now I do not handle bees well at all.
This looks pretty light. Well, don't just stand there. Press A to grab it and use the control stick to move it.
I know. Gosh. The Noive. Oh, I remember where the... yeah, there's one over there. We can't quite reach that, at least not safely, or the way that we are intended to do it. Ow. There we go, he's dead. Oh, hi. Also, the stray fairies do give you some health back, which is very nice. I think they give you 3 hearts back. So, don't doubt them. If you can get one, get one. The free health is nice. Oh boy, I almost fell. Alright. Oh, be careful here. You see these moths? They are attracted to fire, so they will follow you when you light a stick. And they do hurt a little. I want to get a new torch. Here we go. You see, we also have to light up a web up here. A slight puzzle, but it's nothing terribly difficult. Oh, it's the dawn of the second day. Look at that. There we go. Don't you just love how acrobatic Link is in this game? Rupees. Lovely. Alright, now let's go back into that other room. It's not necessary. It holds the compass, but hey, who doesn't want a compass, right? But we do have to deal with some pesky dragonflies. Yeah, okay. Deku Link's the way to go. Now, actually, when I first did this dungeon, I forgot to go back to the Great Fairy in Clock Town, and I didn't have the Deku mat. I didn't have the Great Fairy mask to actually take care of every Great Fairy here. But I was still able to get all the Great Fairies in this first dungeon without it. The others I had more trouble with, but they're just hard to find anyway. Alright, compass! And that's actually a good place to stop things. I'll continue the dungeon in the next video. Until then, this has been Tales Film 109, and have a nice day.